All right, what's up, people? Before I do this, because we're looking at Tom Leroy here, and people are like, why do you constantly do these watch alongs? What's your issue? Why are you sucking his dick so hard? I do watch alongs to a lot of videos. As a matter of fact, what I would challenge everybody out there that's watching this right now is I think you should do watch alongs. You don't even have to publish it, just make it secret for yourself. Because the idea behind the watch along is that I have not seen this video yet, so I'm reacting to it in real time. Which means that if I'm going to be critical, I better know my shit. It's not like I got books open and fucking like post-it notes, inside of fucking like I'm turning to Ephesians 4:3. That's not happening. What's happening is you get to see my live reaction to a video that I can only guess is about something that the title would indicate. So it says the keepers of the black flame. I didn't know it was being kept, but apparently there are some keepers of the black flame. Now, what is Tom's definition of black? I don't know. I know that if you go to postmodern Satanism, you will find a definition of the black flame, and it's one sentence. But hey, it is what it is, right? Let's get into Tom. I know I need to turn the fucking volume down because that motherfucker's got a little bit too much bass. Bass, no treble? Megan Trainor? Anyone? Oh, it's 2025. We all forgot. Anywho, let me get this volume adjusted down a little bit. And then we're going to go into Tom. And I want to say, sell me the Odin. I'm going to say it now. That way I don't have to say it when he shows the Odin. But I don't know if he owns the rights to that fucking image. Or if it's even an image at all. But sell it to me, please. I got money. I can pay you. But you probably know that it's more valuable than money. So let's get started with Tom Leroy. Magus Tom Leroy. Magister Tom Leroy. Definitely does not run a sect of pedophiles. That is untrue. I don't know who came up with that fucking thing. I just have to, every time I make a Tom watch along, and you're like, God damn it, get started already, motherfucker. I'm getting there, motherfucker. Shit. But I have to make sure that I distance myself from those false accusations because it's fucked up. Because Tom Leroy is a stand-up dude. Tom Leroy is awesome. I know he wants to kill me, but that's okay. That's never going to happen because I ain't going to California anytime soon. To meet McNewsom? I don't think so, buddy. Anywho, let's go. Let's have fun with Tom Leroy. He's an awesome guy. Like I say, I'm promoting him. This is me promoting Tom Leroy. If you guys are confused, if you think I'm hating on Tom, not at all. I love me some Tom Leroy. Smart guy. Do I agree with him all the time? No. You're like, fuck, this isn't even a watch along. This is you just fucking ranting. I know. Fucked up, isn't it?
Sinisterism is about finding the primal aspects of the left-hand path, primal in history, primal in the psyche, thus
Let's give
obtaining
this nigga
truth.
a thumbs up. Boom. Thumbs up, buddy. I like how you're growing, man. I'm rooting for you, man. I'm a supporter. Just not monetarily. Unless you want to sell me that fucking image of Odin. In which case, I will gladly pay you. Like, serious money, actually. Depending on how you own it or whatever.
Greetings, my friends, and welcome back to your dose of sinister heathenry. But for those new to the channel, I'm Thomas Leroy, founder of the International Left-Hand Path Organization, the Sect of the Horn God.
Sort of, but mine were cool.
Educational foundation created to not only make those
like
with
I
the
do
black
sweep the
flame
leg.
aware of its glow, but to also
People still
restore
remember
the
that video.
shadow
Sweep the leg.
aspects to the ancient gods by going
And then I
deep
done
into
swept
the
the leg,
past,
you know what
not
I'm
only
saying?
historically.
Sell me
but
that,
also
Tom. That one right there. That guy.
for the
Sell that to me.
depths
I
of
want
the
it.
psyche
I will pay money
limitless.
for it. Buddy,
So, if this sounds interesting, make sure to
If
like,
you actually even
share,
own it.
and subscribe.
Maybe I should just
And
claim I
if
own
you
it.
want
Like
to
you
learn
stole it
more,
from me or some shit.
join the
Like
organization.
be ghetto
the
with it, you know what I'm
Sect of the Horn
saying?
God at
That's
the
what I was.
link down
Not
below.
a sect of pedophiles, by the way.
Thank you.
They are totally straight, normal white people. But blacks are allowed. Technically.
Who are we on this path?
I have no idea.
What is our legacy?
No idea. None.
But maybe I
My
should
legacy
be
is my
asking,
children.
what are we? What are you as a sinistrous, Satanist,
I'm a human
Luciferian,
being. I don't know.
Setian, heathen, dark pagan, or whatever you may call yourself?
Buddhist.
Did you hear a call to transformation after an encounter with the awe that whispers from within the dark?
This motherfucker with his poetry.
Or are you simply a bratty little shit?
You should write a book
who
of poetry,
got
bro.
on this path to defy your parents. And
Yeah, that
when
was totally me. Except it wasn't.
When your anger
I
has
don't have parents.
subsided,
My parents are
your
dead,
fat
dude.
little ass will be back in the pew
I'm not fat.
asking Jesus for forgiveness.
No.
Many start off that way, angry at mom and dad, and especially angry at God. If you're angry at Yahweh, then you've missed the fucking point, because that
I kind
means
of agree.
you still haven't let go of his influence.
Totally agree with that.
Or are you one of those who truly let go, and in doing so is now angst-ridden, filled with nihilistic dread, but still with a need to ritualize?
No, that's not
What
me at all.
best sums you up? For
I have
me
a channel
personally,
devoted
it was
to that.
a
You should
need for
subscribe,
power born from wrath. I was angry, but not at Yahweh, at the world. My childhood was shit, but just as the psilocybin mushroom grows up out of manure, something positive
think your childhood
grew
was
up
shit.
out of the manure that was my past. The man who I am
That's what
today.
made you who you are. Exactly. 100%, 1000%, 1000%,
Who
Tom.
are we as a whole? Not as a collective, but we of the left-hand path.
There is no
are
collective.
we?
You're right.
One definition could be that we are the guardians of the shadow side of the esoteric knowledge, keepers of the black flame. Something passed down, not from father to son or from mother to daughter, or learned through books and lectures, but from within the very collective unconscious itself.
Actually, hold on.
A calling, if you will. A calling louder than rap.
Hold on. Cut this nigger's mic. Cut his mic. Historically, you're wrong. This was a tradition that was passed down, especially from mother to daughter. When it came to herbs, or as Venus Satanists would say, herbs. When it came to potions, when it came to poisons, that was definitely, when it came to architecture, that was definitely passed down. So I don't know what you're talking about. Like, this shit just invents itself, like, on the fly. It doesn't. I think you might mean a spark or something like that, but trust me, tradition is important. And you know this. You're a traditionalist, I think.
Thus
How
allowing
I
us
always
to
interpreted you.
put aside anger so we can truly begin our journey. Because that's what you have to do if you want to grow.
You technically begin your journey at conception. So, like, when your dad put that dick in your mom's pussy and ejaculated inside of her, that was the beginning of your journey. It does. You don't just like, oh, I'm 35. Let me begin my journey. No. Sorry. This ain't a path for old men. But you know this, man. Come on, Tom. You're better than this. Like I said, I will praise this motherfucker all day. But I will be critical when I feel the need to be critical. Just saying.
This journey begins with our primitive ancestors, the shamans of an animistic society where all was spirit, a world of panpsychic phenomenon.
You're a wordsmith, but you're not really saying anything that means anything.
To not bow
Just
before
saying.
the higher spirits or the
I think
primordial
you're
gods,
oversimplifying.
not to be one with them, but to be their equal. but how did he come to this
No,
revelation?
ancestor worship was very important.
For he had to
Animism
be
is
chosen
some of the
by
earliest
his,
religion.
by
I
his
get that.
tribe to partake in this venture, this lifelong commitment to open the doors into other worlds. But even though shamans were associated with abilities usually thought to be beneficial to the community.
Look, man, I just got to call it right now. I know he's reading, but he's reading some really well-written shit, is all I'm going to say. The shit he's reading is very well-written, and I know he wrote it himself. He might have had Lisa look it over and be like, hey, do you think I can change anything in here? And she's like, yeah, you might want to turn that into that. Dude, this motherfucker, there's a reason he's Thomas Leroy. There's a reason he's a magus. There's a reason he's a magister. And there is a definite reason that he does not run a sect of pedophiles, because I'm tired of hearing that. And if anybody keeps bringing that up, I'm going to get mad at you, motherfucker. Totally not a sect of pedophiles. It's not even fucking close to being true. I don't know why anybody says it. And I'm tired of fucking responding to it. So leave me alone on that. Go ahead, Tom. You were saying?
Community. Some were believed to use their powers for, let's say, more nefarious reasons.
Yeah, I use them for selfish reasons. Sorry. I'm
You
selfish.
call this a crude, primordial form of witchcraft.
Not really, no. I don't.
And don't get it confused with modernity's interpretation of witchcraft. But those of the community at large, it was viewed as an illness, a spiritual illness, and if one were ill, one needed to be healed to retain spiritual balance. This illness, of course, was detrimental to not only the affected person, but also the whole tribe. Out of fear, it could spread like a virus. And what was this virus? It was a near sociopathic sense of individuality brought on by a psychic essence. This shaman, though, had a different reaction. He accepted it not as deleterious, but as beneficial. It empowered him, gave him a...
I'm confused about... Perhaps we're using the word shaman in different contexts, because the way you use it doesn't comport with the way I understand it. And that could just be that we're like thinking past each other in a sense. I'm not saying that what you're saying is invalid. I just think maybe that we have slightly different interpretations of what that word means.
Sense of wonder, of limitless possibilities, because he was no longer restrained by the rudimentary dictates of the tribe. This is the...
Actually, see, this is where I'm sorry, I have to do this. I disagree completely. I think that it's completely the opposite. I think if you look at the history of true shamanism, like what a shaman really is, he is a slave to the tribe. It is a very specific, how should I put this? Role, community role. It is a part of a community, and it is a role that must be played. And that person is captured by that mentality. They are a servant of their society. They don't break out of it. That's not what they do.
First time in his life, he felt fully liberated. This was darkness manifesting.
Okay. That's it.
New mask of the shadow archetype,
which
has emerged from the collective unconscious to enact chaos. But chaos is not always a bad thing, because when the soul or the psyche of the community becomes stagnant...
Here's the fucked up thing. I'm going to ask you a question that you cannot answer. And I don't just mean Tom. I mean anybody watching this video. Define the word chaos. Please, I'm begging you. Try me. You're going to think that you can do it easily. And then when you start thinking about it, when you write something, when you type something in, you're like, wait a minute. No. You're going to understand. These are the things Tom is trying to talk about, but putting labels on things that don't have labels on them, shit, I don't know. And then taking labels off of things that actually have labels on them, like what a technical shaman would be. I don't know, man. I'm not being critical, but I'm kind of being critical.
A fire needs to be lit.
Feel what I'm saying.
Destruction needs to take place, not in the physical realm, but in the soul of the tribe. Not purely diabolical, he could be seen as an anti-hero within shamanism who overcame negative deeds and consequences.
You know who the perfect shaman is? Okay, so what we call them is the opener of the ways, right? So Mercury would be Hermes, if you want to go Greek with it, would be the perfect, and we call them psychopomps. So these are people that walk between the realms of the living and the dead. That is ultimately the primary function of the shaman, is to have one foot in either world. The world of the ancestors, meaning the world of the dead that are venerated, and a foot in the world of the living. But, and this is what's not normally taught, and what Tom is probably not going to say in this video or any other, the shaman has to be stricken by a specific disease. Meaning that you have to be somehow broken in order to be a proper shaman. Most people will never tell you that. But it's the goddamn motherfucking truth, man. Look into this. Tom's probably not going to talk about it. We don't have much left here, but I'm just saying. I look at things a little bit differently, so.
By
but I love Tom.
Might against might, utilizing the black spirits as agents of vengeance.
Why are you being racist, man?
And therein lies the purity of
I'm
the
joking.
path, the untainted source, not diluted by the corrupting.
You're culturally appropriating the term black. You just have to say. It's not racist per se.
Primordial dawn came that first ebony glow, the black flame, a fire that never died.
You're good with poetry, I'll give you that, man. You can write some shit, serious shit, man.
So, primordial hierarchy where the priestly caste was at the top.
Give me a second. Where's the book, Tom? You obviously can write. You're very poetic, man. Give us that book. Give us the Magus Leroy written, like, this is... I think you already wrote it. That's what I think. I think this nigga already wrote the book. He's just confused about what to title it. That's what I think. I think he already wrote it. He's just like, I don't know. I can't decide on a title. Lisa, what do you think I should do? What should the title be? She's like, I don't know, honey. Let's think about it some more.
They who were the psychopomps.
Put a title on that shit, nigga. I'll buy it. I'll buy a signed copy. Make a signed copy. Don't be a bitch like Michael Ford. Do a signed copy of that book that you've already written, that I know you've written, that you just don't fucking know what the title should be. It's a watch-along, bitches. Like, you don't like what I'm saying? You're like, you talking overtime. Yeah, I kind of am, because you ain't saying shit, so whatever.
Understanding that one can never fully know themselves if they are subject to the scrutiny of that which is greater. They who are the keepers of the eternal black flame.
I'm going full in on this AI.
Monks were in fear of the Sky Father, a god at the apex of many Indo-European cultures. They found him to be a hypocritical tyrant.
Better than filming your floor, right?
Thus refusing to succumb to the whims of whatever name you want to give to that celestial dictator, be it Zeus, Jupiter, or Yahweh. Instead, they found comfort in the presence of the dark deities, the whisperers from the underworlds, gods that did not want them to be fearful slaves, but instead encouraged inner strength and personal growth. Gods that gave a face to the shadow, And this continued throughout the aeons, even into the coming of the Abrahamists and the attempted murder of the ancient gods, be they right-hand path or left-hand path. And throughout that turmoil, the keepers of the black flame prevailed.
Why you doing the Congos, man? Why you being racist? What's going on with this African shit? I don't need to hear the African shit. Join my sect of non-fucking binary.
So, in conclusion, my friends, who are you? An angry child throwing a tantrum like those little shits you see at Walmart?
Yeah.
Or are you a keeper of the black flame?
No, I'm that little shit at Walmart, dude.
Right down below, I am
a keeper of the black flame. In the middle of fucking July,
and then write why you are.
And you're like, where did you get that snowball? I'm like, I made it, motherfucker. Just for your bitch ass.
Give it a try. You might discover something about yourself. Something relevant.
Hey, man, happy birthday. I don't know. Hey, when is Tom's birthday? I don't even know when Tom's birthday is. Damn. He won't tell me, though. He's afraid I'm going to do that thing. I don't know how to do the thing. I forgot. They taught me a long time ago, and I just couldn't remember it. So, yeah, there is something where you fucking flip the numbers and, like, you... How do you do it? You put them in a square, and then you fucking move the one from the... Dude, whatever, right? I mean, nobody uses magic in here. That's not even a real thing. I don't think anybody does rituals. That's just all bullshit, right? Right? Anywho, nice watch along, Tom. You make some good points. Did he make multiple? Jorge, how many good points did Tom make in this video? 1.5. Fuck. Okay. Do I count that as multiple points? It's one. Jorge said it's one. He fact checked it real quick. He said it was 1.5 good points. So okay, fine. I'm a nice guy. I'm going to give him multiple points. Barely. This motherfucker. He's a Magus, man. I don't doubt his Magusness. I don't doubt the fact that he is a Magister. And I definitely don't doubt the fact that his organization is not infected with pedophiles. I know it's not. And frankly, I am starting to get really angry at the people that are pushing these fake newses. Do I need to cut a Trump promo? You're like, oh shit, you waited all this time to hear a Trump promo? It's fake news. Totally fake. And totally not even a Randy Savage promo because there is no Trump. Donald Trump, he's a weirdo. His hair is all fucked up. He doesn't even have a proper ponytail. A guy like that needs a ponytail. Tom Leroy needs a shave. Just saying. Don't get Trump. You can get the Macho Man. I'm not going to upload this, except I'm totally going to upload it. Dude, I'm carking out, dog. I'm carking out. You're like, man, it's 420? It's 420, isn't it? It's 420. Shit. Somewhere. I don't know.